Hey everyone, let's do the super full rush with a budget team. Let me refill energy real quick. I already wasted like 100 pots on this because attempts failed due to variance, but yeah, it is what it is. So this is the team we'll be using. I'll go through the gear. I made one change, but I'm gonna revert that one change again. So what I am using is fixed dice. So this strat is a little bit wonkier because we're using fixed dice. It's Setzer's TMR 1.2 to 6.5 variance, and it makes you absolutely demolish the boss if you have half decent variance. And if you are on average or above average variance, you are most likely, you will most likely one-shot stage 1 and 2, maybe even 3, but you need the SLB for that. And the last stage, you then have a lot more time. So this is the gear for Titus, as you can see, pretty good. We got Machine Eater Sense, etc., etc. So the good stuff. And he's using the Vision card from Celeste. If you don't have it, use any other series card that has 25% LB. You could also just use premium cards if you have them. Take, for example, Sephiroth's card or Tybus's card is also great. But also Oren's card is good because it has more static attack. And yeah, Titus is sitting at 225 Machina, 200 Reaper, and 245 LB. Next up is Ling. Ling has these abilities. She's full evasion as well, which is rather easy to get by these days. She's using her own STMR. If you don't have her STMR, EX plus 1 Ling is more than enough, by the way. You can use any other dagger you want, and you need to use her own TMR instead of one of the two mood makers in that case. And for the vision card, she's using the Riser vision card. Not needed though, it's just nice to have for resistances. Brave Shift, identical. Next up are Bix and Wedge. They are our passive provoke tank. They are a magic tank. Ideally, you want to use a physical cover tank here in this fight, but I don't think we have a physical cover tag chainer. A physical cover tank chainer. Because I think Reno and the other guy, they are not a tank. At least I'm not 100% sure whether they are or not. Actually, let me just check whether Reno is a tag chaining tank, but I don't think they are. Ooh. So, Neo Vision base, filter for Final Fantasy VII. Are they not Neo Vision? I thought they were Neo Vision. Or was it Shinra? Oh no, there he was. Wait. Nope, he's not a tank either. I didn't want to do this. Anyway, debuffer, yeah, they're magic DPS, so they're not a tank either. So that's rather unfortunate. But anyway, so they are good enough, but we can work around this. So yeah, full evasion, passive provoke, the usual stuff. They do have a little bit less. Why are they minus 30 fire? Oh yeah, because I'm on Shiva, which is not the smartest decision here. So let's give them Ifrit. And yeah, this is the gear. Some good stuff. And yeah. Lastly, we got Jessie. She is also full evading, has super ribbon. She's on Lakshmi, which is very important. We're gonna need that. And yeah, the good stuff. All right, I'll make a quick cut because fixed dice is fixed dice, so it might go wrong. And I'll be right back with the clear. All right, let's do this and check out the result. Alright. Wow, why is the game lagging so much? Anyway, Titus, turn 1 is going to limit. Jesse is going to triple. Ace, refurbished, bursting. We are hoping to fill Link's limit gauge. Alright, that looks perfect. So let's Brave Shift Ling. And we are going to do Machina Killer, Blaze of the Phoenix, and Celestial Combination Step. Let's wait for this to finish. We're gonna send in Biggs and Wedge. We're gonna send in Titus. And let's see what Fixed Dice has in store for us. One of them survived, which is unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. But with everyone well, not everyone is evading. Well, everyone is evading because of Ace in the hole. Yeah, right. So let's just finish this one out. I don't think we need to chain really. Oh yeah. These guys are rather weak. If only Titus had AoE chains, I think this would be so much easier, but alas. Alright, Titus's SLB is ready, so we'll use that. We'll also use Jesse's limit. Ling is going to repeat basically. Machina Killer, Blaze of the Phoenix, and Celestial Combination Step. And because Titus's SLB is rather slow, we do have to start him first and then send in Biggs and Wedge a few moments later. This looks good. Okay, so we have 3 out of 8 turns used up. So 5 turns for the last 2, which sounds doable to me. Okay, on this turn, sadly, Jesse has to use stop resistance. We'll shift back Ling, who is going to do disarming, transcendent performance, and purifying. Actually, yeah, we have to. It's the safest route here. We'll then have, let's see. That's not needed. That's not needed either. So we'll use double. I think it's dumb that we can't dual cast this, but oh well. And Titus is just going to Ace's ability, Spiral Cut. So we do have a better LB buff for the next turn. So the team takes damage, that is expected because of fixed damage. It's fine though. We'll Brave Shift Ling. She's going to Reaper Killer, Blaze of the Phoenix, and we'll do a Refreshing 12 to heal up Jesse. Jesse is going to 87% breaks. Titus is going to limit, and Biggs and Wedge will provide the necessary chains. So let's start up. Send in Titus. Okay. Okay. So that's 5 turns. We have now the full duration of 3 turns to kill this boss, and we are starting off with the SLB. That's a super lucky case in this time. However, we are actually, yeah, I can. So we'll do the 87% breaks on the boss. Ling is going to Machina Killer, Fire Imbue, and we need Evasion. So we are going to Refreshing 12. Biggs and Wedge will just chain. So let's have Titus, SLB, we'll wait, and send in the chainers. And let's see. Oh, fixed dice. Fixed dice. Oh boy. Yeah. If it didn't kill the boss right there and then, um, you would have miraged the whole attacks and you'd be fine because the boss does 2 attacks. It does appear as if it was so much, but it's not. It's just 2 attacks and you'd be fine. And then you would entrust over to Titus, or use Ling to fill LB gauge, and you would LB again, and this would be the end of the fight, basically. You could also use Ling's Limit Burst for a 300% stat buff and a 250% LB buff, I believe. Let me just really check Ling's LB out, just to see if it actually is a 200% LB buff or a 250%. But I believe it is a 200 buff. No, that's the wrong form. Reborn Dragon. It's a 200% LB buff. You would have that. Again, keep in mind the SLB buff from Titus. It is also 200%, so you'd have more stats basically. But you would also have 5 stacks of Mirage, which would help you tremendously. Okay, that is it. Budget guide done. Awesome. See you next time. Bye bye.